Are you having more fun doing offlines?
Yeah, that's why I've been doing them. I don't like doing streams.
Why is that?
Because I feel pressured to perform well.
Hmm. I see.
I feel like it would be a fun stream though. This is a cool game to watch.
I'd rather talk to my friends in
Well,
PC.
Sure.
I do like streaming for all levels just because it's a longer category.
Oh. Scout, food is ready. You can eat in your room if you want. If you want to watch. It's, you will never believe what I made. Can you guess?
The news?
It's curry udon.
Oh, wow. I'm guessing.
The udon is a little freezer burnt, but it looked okay to me. But yeah, enjoy.
My dad and stepmom and I are in a group chat on WhatsApp, and you can set your name on there independent of what they have your name set to. And I have my name set to Cat, so every time my dad mentions me, it says Cat, which is funny.
Oh, it like replaces what they say? That's funny. Scott, I'm gonna give you a napkin.
No, Scott doesn't need napkins.
Oh, Scout can have the napkin back? Okay. I guess they do need it.
I named the file napkin.
Nice.
Good luck.
Good luck. I'm actually gonna watch this time.
Heard of procrastinating, ever heard of precrastinating?
You ever
You've heard
about
of Procreate. Have you ever heard of
procrastinating?
Procreate?
Oh my god, procreating? Tell me more.
You've heard of Pro-Hybrid.
Pre-hybrid, that's good. Goodbye, napkin.
Here, I'm gonna send you something, but you can look at it later.
Sounds good.
Welcome back, napkin.
Am I a napkin? Let me know if you can hear the gross sounds of me eating noodles.
Imagine if you could use a dance pad to control this game and still have double stylus.
Is there a dance pad for the
I don't think so.
Really? Wow.
There's a keyboard for the DS. That would be nice.
Yeah, sure would be nice if that worked.
This run would be so different if there was a fucking like actual keyboard you can use.
Yeah, I remember when I used to run Remix with just like the phone keyboard using swipe. The objects I came up with were way different than when I used a Bluetooth keyboard. Because when you use swipe, you have to make sure the shape is good. Like the word tire is awful because it's very ambiguous for a shape. And also, like, if it's a not very common word, then you're not going to have a great time trying to type it, like antimatter versus everything.
Could you make a custom keyboard?
Yeah, you could, on Android.
That would be interesting.
You could just, like, make it so that you type one letter, and then it auto-completes the rest of the word, if you use, like, 26 words in the run.
Yeah.
Or 26 squared, I guess, if you do two-letter combinations.
I'm gonna make a custom keyboard on Super Scribblenauts.
You just have it always do the next one. Have like a next and reset button.
I don't know how
You're
complicated that would
like
be.
a real
With Gboard,
cheater.
you could do what I described, where, like, you have a custom dictionary that auto-completes if you type one or two letters.
Yeah, for that you'd have to like actually write your own keyboard. But you could.
You almost spawned COVID ox.
But yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that on iOS, which, I mean, no one cares about, because...
Because
On iOS, you can just use a Bluetooth keyboard anyway. It's not like it's that much of a deal breaker.
Guess you could make your own Bluetooth keyboard too.
that was really slow. I was hoping I would save time here because of my— what the fuck? Come on. I can't wait to cash my Orza.
It's been 22 days since I submitted my Remix World Record, and the guy still has not been online since 4/20 of 2024.
They're really celebrating 420.
Yeah, they fucking greened out for a year and a half. It's okay to leave speedrunning unannounced, but I feel like it's the right thing to do to give your duties to someone else. Maybe I take it too seriously.
Oh my god, I'm annoyed.
I
Makes
have
sense
no
to me.
idea what lick it is.
This run is so annoying. I want to reset.
Do you want to do the setup again, though?
I mean, I'm +9 and I haven't even gotten to the hard shit yet. Yeah, kinda.
Put your money where your mouth is. Super Metroid Speedruns, GT Classic. Google search GT code if you don't know. Me when I'm doing a YouTube stream and can't do a chat command.
Am I gonna see something weird if I Google search that?
Now you're just gonna see what the GT code is in Super Metroid. It's what happens when you press A, B, X, Y while entering the door to the Golden Chorizo. It gives you most of the items in the game.
Is it like a glitch?
It's a debug code that I forgot to remove.
That's cool, I didn't know about that.
It's disallowed in most speedruns except for the GT code speedruns, which there are 2 categories of. Or I guess 3.
That kind of thing is interesting. Like, Tracy was running, I think, like, Dragon Quest 1 or 2 for the NES, and there's like, you could just enter a code instead of a save file. And, like, it's interesting that you aren't allowed to just enter any code, like one that just brings you to the end of the game, but there is, like, a specific debug code that you are allowed to enter that brings you, like, halfway through the game.
That's interesting.
Like, the way that people decide what should and shouldn't be legal is interesting. I mean, maybe there's a category that just lets you type in any code. I feel like it is kind of interesting.
One of the Final Fantasy games on the NES has an interesting speedrun where you just type in very specific names for your party, and then you enter a door 255 times, and then that gives you credits for it because of the data that you inserted into your player names.
That's cool.
Hello.
Hello.
My mom's home.
Hello. Hello, mother.
But yeah, because you can just buffer the inputs that take you between the doors, you can just do that for free. The only part of the speedrun that's actually where you lose time is typing in the names using the grid keyboard.
That's not, or that's considered part of time.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
And that makes sense in that case.
I'm glad you pet the ox. It did a good job.
Gotta pet the ox, you know.
Pet my hairy ox.
I love Breeder.
I wonder if you were to bring the camera closer to the shovel, would it save time?
No, because it basically, the way the camera scrolling works when it's automatic is it just like, takes a specific amount of time, and the camera moves slower if it's closer.
Oh, really? That's stupid.
So you can't save time on it at all.
Lame.
What do you think the breeder uses the pickaxe for?
Probably for digging dirt and getting rocks out of soil.
Lady.
Makes sense.
I have a friend who is a hardcore gardener, and that's what he uses a pickaxe for.
Wow, a hardcore
It's like a
gardener.
shovel that goes deeper. Because you have less resistance from the dirt.
Having trouble typing the word ape. That's how it be.
Ape.
I need to practice that level apparently because I struggle on it.
It's one of those deceptively hard levels. Just like every level.
Is this your favorite Scribblenauts game to run, both of you?
Yeah, it's the
No.
only one I run, so yeah. Why is it not your favorite?
So I like the first game better for running.
Oh, really? I'm surprised.
Because it's more broken. And more flexible.
Really? I mean, is it really more broken?
I mean, adjectives do break this game. But, I don't know, I guess it's hard to quantify which one is more broken. That's just my impression. Wow, I went on a journey. But yeah, also, this game has some very specific answers it wants for some of these puzzles. There's things that you would think would work, but they don't. And I think that the first game actually has less of that problem.
I thought it was gonna break.
I'm always so worried.
I feel like I wasted more time worrying about it breaking than I did having a break.
Okay, this might be crazy, but hear me out. What if we just spawn two and use them for each side, so we don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
you know what
grabbing
I'm
from one side to the
thinking?
other?
I'll tell you after this. Give me a second.
Because then you can overlap the waiting time of the guy getting
Yeah,
sick,
exactly. That's what I
and
was
then
thinking
just do
too.
the right one.
That's what I was thinking. Might be faster.
Right back.
I'm wondering if there's a faster form of transport.
I think the spaceship is fast. I think the Vic Viper in the Japanese version is fast, but obviously we're not playing the Japanese version.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Come on.
But yeah, I think like a couple of the planes, or like, you know, those vehicles, they can be fast, but because they're vehicles, they take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And I think if they're small, you don't get to ride them.
Weird. What if you make it rideable?
You present a good point.
Oh my god, get the star! I hate this level so much. I'm thinking about just clipping through that ceiling. Like I did.
Back. Back.
I don't trust this level anymore.
Oh, you can ride a spaceship if it's microscopic.
Is it faster?
Maybe.
It won't clip through background objects, though, or like foreground objects.
Nope.
I clicked the wrong switch.
That's okay, you didn't hurt the chicken.
You want me to fight the chicken?
Let me see those chicken wings.
Chicken Jackie.
True.
My sob is 28. That's what I said last night, but I didn't know it was that low. That was really unfortunate.
I'll save time.
Yeah, but that would have been nice if it just worked.
Yeah, you could say that about a lot of things.
I went too far. I keep forgetting to go under the tree.
Yes.
How did you like the curry udon?
That was good. Thank you.
Do you think we'd save time if we put big and baby in the adjective book?
We can find it quickly, yeah. You're gonna have to rewrite the adjective book, though.
If I can type the word cat, then I can win.
I had a beautiful big baby cat in my record.
A beautiful big baby cat.
Beautiful.
All cats are beautiful.
That's not true, but I appreciate the sentiment.
That was a little slow. But it's fine.
Alright, let's see how the tree eater does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna bet on it.
Not with money.
Hello? Fucking god. Just let me swipe.
Woodruff moment.
I don't think that was a Durf moment, that was just me being stupid. Alright, it's times 6. Tree. Tree! Woo!
Oh my god.
Wow. Very
I'm
nice.
not gonna beat that.
Holy shit.
That is unbeatable.
Very nice.
What the fuck, dude?
It's very.
Dude. How am I gonna beat it? That's the other thing. I feel like this run was so shit in the beginning, and it's like... I clutched it out with that.
Well, you already were pretty far ahead by that point.
Not really, I had like plus 12 in the beginning, it was really bad.
No, I'm saying like by the time you got to tree
Oh,
eater.
yeah. You're right. I'm a tree eater.
I'm a Trinus.
I'm a Trinos. It sucks. We're close to sub 29.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna sub 29 though. It's looking like
No,
it's
it
not.
won't.
Oh baby!
Yay.
You can finally change my name again. Should I set an alarm for 1 hour
Congratulations.
so that you'll, when you get it back? Ugh. Oh my god.
Oh, you're both second place right now.
Wow, what a monumental occasion.
So did you like have your? Were you like locked and loaded to go into second
No,
place?
no, I just did it quickly.
Okay.
That tree was literally the clutch, actually.
No, it wasn't. You would have still gotten world record.
No, I don't think I would have. Dude, look at this. The beginning of this run is so bad.
You needed to be minus 15 in order to get world record, and you were
Oh.
minus 26.
Oh jeez, wow. Wow, that was so close to sub 29. I'm so annoyed. That run would have been so cracked if I played the beginning right.
Well, it would have been different if you reset. You would have played the ending worse.
Well. Nah, the game just let me win, honestly. Now I have to submit all 3 of my runs.
You've made me watch all of them, so you might as well. Oh yeah, I was using the wrong OBS settings this whole time. So it was 30 FPS and I didn't have separated audio channels.